Welcome back everyone to Landmark Tours. Today we're going to be visiting Hopestealer on Liberation Playa.
Hope, tell me a little bit about what your inspiration was for this build.
Well, I wanted to build something with a lot of space, a lot of area to see around and not have to worry about doorways and ceilings. So space was my main consideration when I built it.
One thing I noticed about your build is the scale and the fact that there's a lot of nice symmetry with these curves and circles. What was your concept and idea behind building this particular type design?
Well, this is really my first build, so it's an experimentation. I'm trying a lot of different shapes and a lot of different sizes and just seeing what goes well together. So while I'm testing the game, I'm also testing my ability to do all of these different things and bring them together.
Okay, Hope, the moon is so positioned here that it lets in all this amazing light. Was this something you thought about when you were doing your build, is the position of the sun and the moon?
Actually, it is. The first time I attempted this very same build, it was just down the hill to the right, and I lost my claim. And when I put my claim back up, I actually did think about that moon because it's an incredible view.
Hope, one of the things I noticed about your build is its usage of space, and it looks like you're on some kind of podium or stage. What exactly am I looking at?
Well, you're actually looking at my office. I wanted something central to the build so that it gave me the appearance of overseeing the workshop and the workstation. So this is my office with the books and the desk, and it's central to the whole workshop.
All right, Hope, as you mentioned earlier, your big work area here is segmented into different stations, and I really like the theme and the presentation of it all. And, of course, just the usage of space. Was this something that you really wanted to focus on as opposed to maybe some of the smaller buildings that we oftentimes see?
Yeah, actually, space is, as we mentioned before, is a huge consideration for me. One of the things that I find challenging is going upstairs, going into small rooms that are close quarters, and being able to appreciate what I'm looking at. So what I did here was focus on large areas, individual workstations. Things have their own place, and it's separate and easily viewable.
Now, as I walk around your place, some of the things that really stand out to me is the fact that your situational awareness and presence of mind to know to take in, as you mentioned earlier, the moon, and now as I look around, just this extraordinary vista on top of this mountain.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that really attracted me to this claim site is that I could have a 360-degree panoramic view of everything. On one side, I have the desert and the moon and the sunsets and the moon rises. On the other side, I have beautiful snow-capped mountains.
All right, so now we're going to go to your upstairs area, and this is kind of a joke among our guild mates, and that is that every time we try to go to your second level, we always run around the building. Was that something you had anticipated, or was it just kind of like a joke on us?
It's actually a trap. So the reason really why I have the stairs going halfway up on the inside and then extending out and going the rest of the way up on the outside of the building was just for variety. A lot of people will build stairs from one floor to the next. I wanted to have something a little different where it was broken up because the ceilings are really high, and a 300-step stair isn't necessarily what I was looking for. So I wanted to break it up.
So Hope, this not only serves as your work area, but also, just from being outside and looking around, serves also as maybe perhaps a place to entertain individuals, and then right here in the center you have maybe a place to reflect.
Yeah, well, the first floor is lots of work going on down there. The second floor, my intention was to make it a place of relaxation. So there's a swimming pool and gardens. There'll be fireplaces in the future. It's just under construction now. But this second floor will be a place of relaxation and reflection, as you say.
Hope, what I like about your build is how your lines are so clean and your usage of the plants and lighting and so forth. Here, of course, now we've recently had water added to the game, and you've made really good use of it. These little fountains and pool really are a great complement to your overall build. What can you tell me about this little area here?
Well, again, this is the focus point for the relaxation area. There's a pool with water coming down into it. Off to the side, there looks like a funnel of water, which is actually a water elevator. So that will be used for transportation up to the living quarters on the third floor. But this is, with water, now we have the ability to make a nice, refreshing relaxation area.
All right, here we are at your water elevator. Give us a demonstration.
Well, thanks very much. One of the coolest things Sony did was give us the ability to be able to climb into a funnel of water and go up. And once we're at the top, we can also use it to come back down. And that is one of the best sets of stairs that you can build in the game, in my opinion.
All right, Hope, now we made it to the top of your building here, and you got some construction going on. What are your future plans for this area here?
Well, the top of my build so far, we'll go from the workshop to the recreation area. This will be the living area up here. This is where I'll sleep and eat and read and all that sort of thing. Above this will be another observation deck on the roof of the living area. So we're almost at the top, but there's a lot of work still to go on below before we can finish up here.
I hope you guys enjoyed this visit with Hopestealer, and I thank him for his time. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for future landmark news.